Hi YouTube. Okay, sorry the picture's kind of grainy, but the lighting's kind of weird in here. This is the best lighting in the house, so yeah. So I'm doing pregnancy vlog for weeks 35 and weeks 36. Today I'm 36 weeks in 1 day, and as of right now, the baby is about 6 to 6.5 pounds. He's definitely huge. I can feel him, and I know he's bigger than 6.5 pounds. He's about 20 inches long. And right now, he is packed in there, so he's definitely running out of room. I know the amniotic fluid kind of maxes out between 36 and 37 weeks. So, he's just huge. And I know his digestive system is definitely kicking in now, and he is ready for his first poo. And that was from one of the books I read, so that's kind of weird that he's making the poop and it's already there and ready to come out when he's born, his first bowel movement. So yeah, that's a little bit about baby development. As far as symptoms, long list. Oh my gosh. A lot of urination, very frequent. I feel like I have to pee all the time and it just trickles. This is TMI, sorry. It just like trickles. It doesn't really, there's no fast flow unless it's like a long period of time that I wait to pee. Especially at nighttime, if I wait like 3 hours and it just comes out. But I have to pee like every hour it seems. And it just trickles and it's really weird. So he's definitely pressing on my bladder. The uterus and him kicking, squirming around in there, does ridiculous things to my bladder. And I think he's dropped it a little bit. And from what people have said, they're like, he's dropped it a lot. And I feel it. I feel it. So there's a little bit more pressure on my bladder as well and kidneys. So anywho, the urination, shortness of breath is a big thing. It's been better this past week, but it's kind of like if I walk a short distance, I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm a big girl anyway, so this is like 10 times worse. Heartburn and indigestion have definitely been a lot better. I've been taking some antacids, the chewable kind, and I only have to take a couple at night and I'm good. I take the chewable kind, like I said. I was taking the pills, but we went to go find them. And the off-brand that I wanted, I think it was Equate, and they didn't have any in the pill form, so I got the chewable ones. And they're actually not that bad. Tastes pretty good. So I take 2 of those, 2 to 3 of those at nighttime, and I'm good. You can take up to 5, I think, at night. Or in a 24-hour period. No. 10 in a 24-hour period. Anyway, I take 2. So those really help with heartburn and indigestion. So it's been really better in this past week, and I kind of wait, to take them until after, about a couple hours after I eat, because that's when I usually get the worst heartburn. It's usually after I eat. Excuse me. Burping, another thing. That was a big thing last week, too. It still is a big thing. Pelvic discomfort, it's not that bad unless I'm walking and standing a lot. My legs feel like they're disconnected from my body. They just feel really loose and everything, which is you know, I think everybody gets this. So it's to be expected, and it's with the relaxin that's being released in your body, everything is loosening up, getting ready for birth and expanding. So that's to be expected. Mild swelling of the ankles. Right now, they look pretty good. I only get it when I'm standing for a long period of time, and that's about it. Now, with Jada's pregnancy, my legs were swelled, my feet were swelled, and my ankles were swelled all the time. So I'm not really retaining too much water this time. The edema is very, very minimal. So I'm really excited about that. Sleeping is another thing. I'm very fatigued anyway due to my anemia. But with me not sleeping as much, because I just can't sleep as much. I'm waking up to go pee, having a lot of insomnia where I'm up for like 2 hours in the middle of the night for no reason, just laying in bed trying to figure out what is going on. My brain is going a mile a minute. So that really interrupts my sleeping pattern. So I haven't been sleeping a lot lately. I get like five and a half hours, maybe 6 hours a night, on a good night. So, but it really doesn't affect me too much because I have a lot going on and I take a nap during the day if I have time. If I'm working, I come home and take about half an hour nap on my break after I eat. Another thing, I've been nesting. I get spurts of energy. They're not very long, maybe like half an hour, but I try to get as much done as I can in half an hour. One day I wash dishes. I don't wash dishes very often. My husband does because I'm lazy like that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like doing dishes. I hate them. Hate them. So he does them usually. Anyway, I washed those and I've gotten a lot of laundry done. We just got a washer and dryer, a new one, and new furniture. I've never had new furniture before. This is really cool. So definitely doing laundry and getting that stuff done. Braxton Hicks contractions are there and prevalent, more prevalent than last vlog that I did. I have at least 5 to 7 a day. Usually when I'm laying down, I get more. But when I go get monitored at the doctor's office, the Braxton tanks aren't really registering that much on the non-stress test machine. I mean, because on a bell curve, as you guys know, your contractions are, and mine only go up like a little teeny bit and back down. So they're not really intense contractions, but they're there. Let's see. Besides that, I've had no other contractions, like serious ones, just the Braxton tanks, which is to be expected as well. Let's see. As far as doctor visits, I'm down to weekly visitations as of 35 weeks. From there on, I've been weekly. I do non-stress tests, like I explained in the last video, twice a week because of my high blood pressure. She's just monitoring me because last pregnancy I had preeclampsia. This pregnancy I've had no problems whatsoever with anything related to preeclampsia. Blood pressure has been really good. The lowest I've had has been 112/68, and that was week before last. And that was like on a Monday. So that was really good, especially this far in pregnancy, because at 36 weeks, as you guys know, I was in the hospital getting induced with Jada because my blood pressure went up to 150/100 or 170/100. I think it was 150 when I got to the hospital. It was 150/100, but it was as high as 170/100. Anyway, my lowest is 112/68. The highest it's been is 138/84, and they're not really concerned about that. Again, they look mostly at the bottom number. So when my bottom number gets over 90, that's when they're going to be most concerned, which has not reached that, not even close to that. So knock on wood that it doesn't get to that point. I have another doctor's visit on Monday. It'll be the 17th. No, Tuesday the 18th. So we're gonna see how that goes with blood pressure. But as far as I know, it's been really good. I take it every third day, and she's fine with that. And it's been pretty good, so nothing to worry about. She asked me, of course, about dizziness, any kind of headache that doesn't go away with medication. And I don't have headaches very often unless I sleep wrong and I get a tension headache back here, which those are easily treatable with acetaminophen. I take a couple of those and I'm good. Non-stress tests have been great. She told me the last one I had was on Thursday. She goes, it's textbook. She goes, I'm going to show my students because this is awesome. And what they look for again is the accelerations and decelerations of the baby's heart rate, as well as the movements and also my contractions. Everything has been awesome. He's been very, he's been really good about it. Like he moves around and he works with it. So that's what we want to see. He hasn't been sleeping too much during those, so that's good. Weight gain has been a question because this last month she said I gained 10 pounds. Now they have weighed me on two different ones. So the first one they weighed me on, I gained 4 pounds, and that was 2.5 weeks ago. And then I went in my last stress test and they weighed me on a whole different one and I gained another 5 or 6 pounds. And I'm like, how is that possible in a week? It's not. And she goes, you know what's going on? And I'm like, no. And apparently you don't either, because 10 pounds can't happen in 2 weeks unless I'm gorging down food and my eating habits have not changed. So we're going to figure that out when I go back in again. I'm going to ask me to weigh me on the original one and see what that's all about, because I don't think I've gained 10 pounds and I don't look like I gained 10 pounds. So anyway, sorry so quick, but I wanted to get all that information in. I'm going to do a belly shot in a separate video. And then hopefully in the next video I'll have my hospital bag packed so I can show you guys what I'm going to take this time and compare it to last pregnancy. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys later. Bye, girls and guys. See ya.